This one's called Naxalites. Brothers and sisters of the soul, unite, we are one in the visible and strong. They may try to break us, but they may not underestimate us. They know our memories are longer. I said the masses sleep in villages. That's how they picture it, at least that's what they try to pretend. But check out our history, so reach an evolution with your prophecy that we will rise again. That we will rise again. Again and again, into the land is ours. Again and again, until we have taken the power. Again and again, into the land is ours. Again and again, until we have taken the power. So we will take an oath. Lights bringing tigers, we encircle the cities. Our home is the undergrowth. Because I am Mr. Jackson, I'm warrior.
Hey Evan, let's check out some exercises to enhance our surfing skills. As you can see, I've already laid down my tape on the floor. So the front line right here is the nose of my board. This ideally is my tail. These mark my rails. Now I didn't use a tape measure. I wanted to use something that, I just used my body. I wanted to use something that would be easy and functional. You know, if you don't have to get too detailed about this, or you can make it very symmetrical. You can make the board longer than you ideally. That's what you're going to be practicing on. So that's what I did for mine. I laid down on the floor. I marked a piece of tape where my toes were. As you can see, my toe fits right below the tape, or above the tape rather. And I marked somewhere for my head. When I lay the forehead down, the crown of the head is inside the marked tape. Also, same thing with the rails. You can see they're on the outside of my body, enough for me to balance on my board. Now this piece of tape right here is where I'm going to be placing my hands. Notice proper alignment. My elbows are tucked in. My palms are on the inside. So it might even be beneficial for me to take this piece and move it up so that I know that my hands are not resting on the rail. Nothing's touching the rail, as we learned from our lesson that when we put weight onto the rail, we're going to roll that direction and probably roll off the board. So when I place my palms down on the board, a flat surface, I want to make sure that they're both inside the tape, not on the rail, flat on the board. All right? Okay, so scapula back, elbows in, palms flat on the board. What I'm going to do next is mark a position for my feet. So I'm going to go into a push-up. You can always do a modified push-up onto the knees. You can come up fully onto the toes. The more that you can work your plank push-up, the better it is for your surfing ability. I'm going to take a small step with my back foot, which is my right foot, just like you. And then I'm going to take the other one all the way up underneath my breastbone. This is going to mark my feet. Remember, it's lift the bottom, then the arms. And now we've got something to mark. So I'll take my tape again. X marks the spot for my back foot. And do the same thing. And before I even mark it, how do I know this is the right space? Well, if I look at my board, definitely want more of the nose exposed, my foot more towards the back of the board. It's okay if you're even closer, more closer to the tail. And then you want something wide enough that you can balance. Wide enough that you can bend your knees, but not too wide where you feel like you've lost all control. All right, so now we've got it set up for our practice exercise. Let's go back to it and try our first round. All right, so first thing you want to do is come down onto the board. Make sure the toes are inside the back line. If they're outside, that means your toes aren't on anything. You have to be able to have support when you plank up for your pop-ups or your step-ups. So lie down, make sure you're within the parameters of your board, make sure your palms are in the parameter of your board, and practice just step-ups a couple of times. Press up, back foot, front foot, lift the hips, and fully extend the body. Come back down. Get comfortable, know where your position. Remember, one of the biggest things we work at is getting comfortable with the board, knowing how to balance on the board, feeling like we have control instead of the board controlling us. Again, push up, back foot, front foot, push up, lift up. Full extension, arms out. Again, inhale, relax the body and push up, step up, pop up. Good. So once you've done that a couple times and you get those X marks the spot, instead of a step up, see if you can go straight into your pop-ups. So still make sure the toes, even if you can feel the tape a little bit with your toes, making sure that you're on the inside. Good. And even it's beneficial to start practicing your paddle. Arms reach in front of you, start digging for the earth. Place the hands, back foot, front foot, pop up. Okay? So let's go all together. Paddle and pop up. All right, so I didn't get to see where my feet landed. You did. I'm going to slow it down so we can take a visual check. Paddle. Relax the body, relax the shoulders, dig deep, and pop up. Good, so what we're checking for is accuracy, how close we are, and overall how we look on the board. Making sure that we always follow through with those hands and look out through the front fingertips. So my suggestion to you is go through this exercise as many times as possible, at least 10. Good luck.
This one's called Naxalites. Brothers and sisters of the soul, unite, we are one in the visible and strong. They may try to break us, but they may not underestimate us. They know our memories are longer. I said the past sleeping villages. That's how they picture it, at least that's what they try to pretend. But check out our histories of reach and evolution, we are prophecy.